Wes, why don't you talk about the live sessions we have going?
The Guitar College live classes, they really are perfect. They really are. I mean, you're covering great topics, essential for serious guitar players to know, and at such an affordable price. Plus, you're live with a group, so it has this fun element to it. They're going to book up quickly. So in case you don't know, Guitar College live classes are our new live group Zoom lessons that are focused on topics that can sometimes essentially be shortcuts to learning jazz and improving quickly. They're 90 minutes and they are sprinkled out throughout the month. You'll have to check out our schedule to see them.
They really are an important tool for learning, and I think the price is really good too. Gee whiz, $44 a session. It's really a small investment, really, to change your playing around, and learn some things and ask questions. And I think they'll truly transform people's playing.
Not to mention you're picking unique topics and different ways of looking at traditional topics, which is cool, and it'll give your practice routine some structure. So you're going to know exactly what to practice the next couple of weeks after the class, because there's going to be a section at the end with the best ways to practice and, more importantly, apply what you just learned. And we're always adding new topics to the schedule at guitarcollege.com/live classes. Go there now to see what is there, see if any of them fit your schedule.
And one of the best parts, these are live sessions, so you can ask questions, play some things for me, talk about some troubles you might have.
Plus, the lessons are recorded, so you can re-watch them after the session, which is really important when it comes to actually retaining the information.
Wes, don't forget, they also get PDFs and, in some cases, backing tracks.
Yeah, these classes are all about giving you tools to succeed. Spots are limited, so don't wait. This is a newer offering. These newer things always fill up quick. So go to guitarcollege.com/live classes to sign up for a class, and we hope to see you there. Let's get you on a path to success.
Well, hello, everybody out there. How's it going out there? I'm hoping that you are having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day here in California, the Central Coast, California, between San Luis Obispo and Paso Robles. I'm about 10 miles away from Morro Bay, where the Big Rock is. And it's just a beautiful day. Hey, and we got Wes here. Hey, Wes, how's it going? Oh, before I get into Wes, I got to tell you what song that was. That's called Softly as the Morning Sunrise. No,
Thank you.
Softly as the Morning Sunrise. Yeah. And
Yeah, inquiring minds want to know the names of the songs, for sure.
yes, and I have a big, a whole bunch of, I've got some lessons on our YouTube, or on the library about the tune. Kind of a tricky little tune to play.
Yeah, so we're here every single week, you guys. If you guys are new to the show, we're here every single week. If you don't already, you can like and subscribe and get notifications so you don't miss when we post new videos or when we go live. And yeah, and then we also need you to ask us some questions. Ask some questions for him about the guitars, about whatever you're working on. Are you buying a guitar right now? We want to know what you're up to. So jump into the chat and interact with us. That makes it better. And then also hit the thumbs up button on this video, because that really helps us. And yeah, so we got a lot of stuff going on today, though. We have a packed show today. We really, really do.
It is packed. It's packed. It's so packed that, how packed is it? It's just packed. We're going to talk about the new D'angelico XL1 that we just got in. That's a new finish.
It's kind of hiding behind him there on the left-hand side. You can see the headstock popping up, but
yeah, we'll bring that out in a second. And then the Jazz Fest is coming, and one of my friends and students or whatever said he wants to buy this L5 West Montgomery, so he's going to pick it up, and the deal's been done. He's going to pick it up. So this is the last time we'll be able to show this guitar, because we won't be having a live stream next week. But we're going to compare that puppy to this guy over here, which is the Heritage version of a West Montgomery. It's a Golden Eagle with one pickup, basically. Both are wonderful, excellent guitars. And, when I have a guitar like this, it's like, why did I sell it? Anyway. And then we're going to talk about the 1968 guitars. I just happen to have three of them, three of the top-end 1968 guitars. Let me unplug this puppy and get out of the way so you can see them, and maybe Wes can do a close-up on it. But we've got a 1968 Birdland, a 1968 L5, which I just played right there, and this 1968 Super 400. Now the Super 400 is going to be leaving us shortly, and they're cutting down a tree next door. I don't know if you can hear it, but aren't those...
Well, if you can't hear it, you're deaf, so...
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? Aren't those amazing guitars? I mean, this never happens, that unless you're Norman's Rare Guitars, which I'm not. But I ended up with these three beauties. Isn't that just amazing? They all come from different sources, too, by the way.
Cool.
And, yeah, so we're going to be saying goodbye to this guy right here.
Okay. Cool. Well,
Yeah.
we'll hear that coming up a little bit later, for sure.
Okay.
I like you move it, or you're They're like a sloth. You literally move at the speed of a sloth.
Sloth.
Anyway, so yeah, we'll talk about those more a little bit later. And then we also have a big announcement about the Central Coast Jazz Guitar Fest. We are going to give away something super awesome.
Yeah.
And so
cool.
people who are coming are going to want to get in on the giveaway. So we're really happy, and we're going to tell you what that's all about in a little while.
Yeah, is Mark Muret here? Because last year he won the guitar. Crazy,
Right.
huh?
Yeah, speaking of that, let's see who is here real quick. Let's see, we got Paul P-Man was the first one to comment this morning. Good morning, Paul. How's it going, buddy? He'll be at the Jazz Fest. Jeffrey Boyle, Marlene Seeley in Cleveland, El Guitar 69. He's in Chicago, Indiana. Interesting.
Chicago.
Larry Keel says, great playing, but I'm biased. 2017 musician's friend had a Blueburst XL1 on their deal today for $700. Snatched it up.
Boy, the prices of these have gone up. Holy crap.
Yeah.
700. I wonder if it's the same, because these are $2,000 now.
Yeah, no, they did a major redesign.
They
and
upgrade,
upgrade.
yeah.
But still, that's a really good deal. Rob
Sure
Ketterer in Wisconsin. How's it going, Rob?
What's happening, man?
Tom in Connecticut. Gordon in Birmingham, UK. What's up, Gordon? Mike Brandenberger in Dallas. How you doing, man? Dawn Spain, how's it going? 0 degrees in Kansas. Yeah, it's going to be about between 65 and 70 for the Jazz Fest. So this coming weekend, it's going to be 75, 80. It's going to be crazy out here. It's already warming up.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're going to have a SpaceX launch, too.
What are you doing back there?
I'm trying to get this on the stomach.
Yeah, there's a SpaceX launch on Thursday, I believe. Thursday or Friday. John Burkhart in South Dakota, minus 20. Wow, that's chilly. Big Steve in Olympia, probably cold up there too. Justin Hers, what's up, Justin? And Jim, they're both down in SoCal. Locke is here in Arvada. Gary Salima, what's up? Gary, he's over in Italy. Good to see you, Gary.
Gary,
Mark
what's happening, everybody?
Snow in Northeast Tennessee. I bet you still got a gig, even though there's this snow on the ground there, Mark.
Yeah,
probably
that's right.
still got a couple gigs today. Cameron in Ontario, Canada. What's going on? Matt is Midnight Blues. How's it going, Matt? Good to see you, buddy. Rodney T. Hey, buddy. Great. Vanzini. Let's see, those extra little chord melody parts are so darn great sounding. Thanks, they're great. Vanzini. Jim Hammond in Park City this week, enjoying some skiing up there. He was in the live class last night. And then, yeah, there is Mark. Enjoyed the lesson on shell voicings last night. My favorite lesson in the series so far. Awesome. Glad you enjoyed that. Yeah, we were just mentioning, Mark, you won that guitar last year at the Jazz Fest. Couldn't make it out. He came out all the way out from Florida, and it paid off for sure. He couldn't make it out. Can't do it this year, but hopefully we can get you out here again, Mark. Pete Farmer's here. Jim Rolfe. What's
Pete
going
Farmer
on?
from
WCRA.
Heritage.
What's up, WC? And then Leach Shell, King City, Richard Bishop, how's it going? And that's it so far. Pete Farmer, is that he's the Heritage guy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Pete.
How's it going, Pete?
You know, Pete, I got some bad news, Pete. You remember, I bought you might not remember, you work on so many guitars, but I had gotten a Eagle Classic from you guys, and you put inlays in it for me. And you also said you did something extra to the top. I don't know what you did, but that guitar sounds fantastic. And the good news, and the bad news, is I sold it. Just recently. I don't know why did I sell that? I think because I got too many Golden Eagles.
Yeah, you have a bunch of that one just made the most sense to sell. It did sound good. It's going to a great home though. Gary's Salima bought it, so
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is going to a great home.
He's gonna enjoy playing that thing for sure. So, yeah, well, you said it was possibly like tap tuned or something like that.
I don't know. I think you said something like that. I know, Pete. You probably don't remember. You work on so many things. We'll have to do an interview with Pete.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, after the fest, okay? Pete, I don't know how to get a hold of you. You're going to have to email rich@guitarcollege.com and give me your phone number.
Yeah, remember it well, he says. I can make more.
Oh,
Awesome,
really?
Man.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll have to get you on here and to talk about that, Pete. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Something different for sure.
Yeah.
And then, so we have we have a lot of announcements and some news to get to, including you got a cool email the other day, yesterday, about Vintage Guitar Magazine.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate to mention that because we'll see if it happens.
Oh, it's happening for sure. Guaranteed. You saw the email. You are the most like doubtful for like any normal person would be like really happy about it. Yeah, you're like, probably not going to happen. So of course it's not going to happen because you just manifested it onto yourself, and now it's definitely not going to happen. Thankfully for me, I'm here keeping the mojo
Positive,
alive.
The mojo.
But geez, man, yeah, I thought that was cool. And his
cool.
His email. So basically, since he won't say it, I'll say it. Yeah, someone reached out from Vintage Guitar Magazine, and they want to do a feature on him.
Yeah,
That's all it was.
Jim Carlton.
Yeah, so he's been wanting to do it for years, and he's finally got some time and wants to do it. So I thought it was really cool.
It is very cool.
I didn't know you not wanted to talk about something cool.
Well, I'd rather talk about it after it happened, but that's okay.
Well, of course we're gonna do that. You think we're just gonna not talk about it? God. If I had a flip off thing, I would flip you off right now. Like, come on, man.
Oh, shut up, Jesus.
Dang. Like a little kid.
We had another guitar live class last night on shell voicings, and that went really well, didn't it?
Yeah, no, it was
thought
awesome.
it did.
Yeah, it did.
You know, we talked about, the different kinds of shell voicings. There's, in my opinion, a shell voicing simply is 3 notes, maybe 4, incomplete chords. And the beauty of those are that, like, for instance, in the song I played, all those are kind of shell voicings there. So, as opposed to big voice chords like, these kind of things and big fat chords. Technically, some people might say, well, shell voicing is root 3/7, but why couldn't it be 3/7/9? Of course it could be. So, so we talked about that, and we had some nice things. Maybe I'll show a little something from that later on in there and do a little thing about it, because when we get into the altar chords, it's quite fascinating time. Yeah,
and so if you don't know what they are, they're live group Zoom classes that anyone can sign up for. So they're $44, and they're about 2 hours long. You get a video recording of it after it's done. You get a plethora of PDFs and tracks and all the stuff you need for the lesson, and it's just a really, really fun time. Everyone's just kind of chilling and hanging out. So yeah, it's definitely fun. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, we just loaded the schedule up with a bunch of new classes. So if you go to guitarcollege.com/live classes, you'll see the new ones that I just added, including 4-on-6. You're going to do like a little analyze.
Yeah, we're going to try that with just talking about a song, because you can go so deep on songs. It depends on how deep you want to go. You can go deep just about on any tune. And 4-on-6 is such a classic jazz tune. And matter of fact, I just saw a little video of Mark Whitfield playing 4-on-6, demonstrating one of his guitars, just Soho. And but anyway, yeah, that'll be one of them.
Yeah, so and then we're also kind of switching up the times too. So that one's going to be on a Friday at 10 a.m. So if you were stuck on the last ones that were all on Wednesday at 6 p.m. and that was just too late for you or you couldn't swing it, hopefully this Friday at 10 a.m. one works for you. And then here's the Rethinking Scales Part 2, which is going to be focused on altered scales. That's another Wednesday at 6 on the 12th next month. And then this one I thought was really cool is instant arrangement, watch Rich create a chord melody. So that one I thought was really cool. So we're gonna watch you create a chord melody for the song I Can See Clearly Now.
Yeah.
Which is cool because so the idea is, I kind of just want you guys to watch the choices and the decisions that he makes going through, and after 2 hours we'll have a complete chord melody, and you guys could ask questions and stuff on like, why did you do that? Why didn't you do this? Or does this work as well? Or I would have. So I think that's going to open up, this particular one's going to open up a lot of discussion and a lot of people.
The chord melody one?
Yeah, people asking why did you do that? Why didn't you do this? Or I think it's going to be really, well, yeah, I mean, that's always your answer, but.
That's the.
But, I mean, hopefully you give them some real advice on why you did stuff.
Of course we will.
Because I think that's what a lot of people are wanting to do. There's a lot of guys that want to be able to like take a tune and just be able to kind of create a chord melody out of it, when in a couple hours. So go to guitarcollege.com/live classes and you can sign up for it all here. Those through, and then we're going to be hopefully adding more. Oh yeah, by the way, this instant arrangement one is on a Tuesday at 1 p.m.
Right.
So hopefully that daytime slot works for some people, or people on the East Coast can still join after they get off work. So it's going to be fun. And then these courses are getting turned into these classes are getting turned into courses in the Guitar College store. So anyone who signed up for the Rethinking Arpeggios class is now going to get this Rethinking Arpeggios course, where it's all the same information, but it's all kind of in this course form. So super handy. And then for those people that miss these, you can go ahead and go to guitarcollege.com/store and buy these new courses. There's 2 of them on there now. There's Rethinking Arpeggios and Stacking Arpeggios. So
cool, Wes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get to the Jazz Fest. It's coming up.
Okay, next week. Holy crap!
Yeah, we're 1 week away tomorrow, so it's coming up really quick.
Tickets still available. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
if you
tickets are still there. You can get concert tickets, single night concert tickets, and then come check out all the guitars. It's going to be really, really fun. We got a really, really sweet lineup. If you haven't checked out the schedule yet, it's all updated, including the classes, man. There's so many classes. You've got to be going to some of these, right?
Oh, I'm going to all of them.
Yeah.
Trying. Yeah. Absolutely. You wouldn't believe what I learned from these guys. It's called research, right? If you steal from 1, it's stealing. Steal from 3, it's research. Steal from 10, it's inspiration.
But yeah, I mean, there's some cool stuff on here. David Becker's got a thing on triads that he's going to be doing. I love David Blake has a jazz practice blueprint, how to get the most out of your practice time.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Mike Dana, mastering substitute and altered pentatonics. There's just, the topics are all over the board, which is great because everyone's going to get something out of it. So if you haven't already gone and checked out all the classes, they're all on jazzguitarfest.com/schedule, including all the concert lineups, which you see there. And then, we got an awesome announcement from Peter Henriksen yesterday.
Peter is donating an amplifier, a Henriksen Bud 10. Well, that's the most expensive one to make.
Yep.
It as a giveaway.
Yep. $16.99 retail for that thing.
So we're going to raffle it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be so nice. Those are such a great amp. I got one sitting right here. They're a great amp. They come with a great carrying bag. They're voiced. You can change the voicing on those things. They got a nice reverb sound. I mean, what more do you want? And they just really got a great jazz sound. So all the guys, jazz guys are getting those, A lot of them, most of them already got them all, So, but yeah, you definitely want to get yourself one of these amps, and they're really, really nice. And like I said, this is the most. What is it, about $1,600, something like that?
Just 60 retail for $16.99.
Yeah, wow.
So
yeah.
It's not cheap. So yeah, if you want to try to win that, just go to jazzguitarfest.com, get your tickets. They're still available, and we'd love to have you out. It's going to be a really fun time. I can't believe it's only a week away. That's really, really crazy.
I know.
But yeah, so the Bud 10 though, $16.99, and yeah, like you said, it's just such a cool amp. I'm hoping I win it. So we'll see. And then a lot of guys.
I think you're disqualified.
I've gotten a lot of emails lately from guys that are wondering when the songs are going to come out for the camp, man. Okay. And they're emailing me about it.
All right, they're out. We know the titles. We don't have all the charts written yet. If you want to know the titles, I could tell them the titles.
Well, we should probably send out an email.
We'll do an email about it. But yeah, we have the titles, and it's going to be fun. In the A group, it's going to be very demanding, so think twice about being in the A group. But it's going to be really good. It's going to be really fun. These camps are so much fun because we get to hang all day and all night for Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Go home Friday after breakfast. So it's just a total blast.
Do you remember the titles off the top of your head? Because Justin's wondering, so if you can just rattle them off.
All right.
Real quick.
Justin, let's see. Green Dolphin Street, Groove in a High, Moanin', Lady Be Good, what else? That's all I can remember right now. September in the Rain. So, yeah, they're going to be sweet little tunes. Jersey Bounce. And these are old tunes. Oh, let's see. I got to learn them.
Anyway, Justin, that's some of them for sure. So if you guys want more information about the camp, then just go to guitarcollege.com/Yosemite. And this video walks you through exactly what goes on, and it's just a fun time in June. Great weather.
Yeah.
Great scenery. It's a really cool spot up in the woods, and it's a great retreat spot. So yeah, check it out.
There's the cook, and this guy. The food, excuse me. The food is really good there. They go out on that. You got a salad bar, and they're barbecuing tri-tip, and one night of fish. If you're vegan, they cater to you, and so. No worries about diet. And trust me, you will not go hungry there. Just about time the stuff has left your stomach, it's time to eat again. So it's really fun.
Yep. So there you go. Yeah. Sign-up's still available.
And we're going to have Tim Lurch.
Yeah, Tim Lurch. That's right. Guest teacher Tim Lurch. So. And
of course, we're going to have Todd Johnson, bass player extraordinaire and wonderful teacher, as well as Mike Dana. Mike Dana is very gifted teacher, the most gifted teacher I've ever been around, and myself, of course.
You know what's cool about the camp too is you can either get a private room, like they're basically like little kind of hotel rooms.
Yeah.
You can either get a private room or you can split a room with somebody else, because these rooms they're very retreat like rooms, so they sleep a lot. There's a lot of sleeping room.
Yeah.
So if you have a buddy who's a bass player, you and you guys could come together, and he's off with Todd all weekend, and or all week, and then you're with the guitar players, and you match up.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And play together at night. So it's cool. There's you can also bring your RV too if you want to save money there. There's ways to save money. You can stay off site if you have relatives in the area. It's right by Yosemite. So
yeah, that's the other thing. A lot of guys come there early, go to Yosemite and hang out, or stay late.
Mm-hmm.
So because everybody, if you haven't been to Yosemite, it's a pretty amazing place. There's a new movie or documentary with Kevin Costner about Yosemite. It's supposed to be pretty good.
Right.
So, what's the name of that song? Okay. Yeah. So we're. Let's see. Oh, hey, Wes. I guess you guys can see how much time Wes puts into this, and I tell you, he does appreciate those tips that you guys send.
Yeah, you guys are always super nice
So
about it.
thank you for doing that. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Last week, you guys gave me a bunch. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this show's fun though. I do enjoy it. So, thank you guys for anyone who has given me a tip. I really appreciate it. And there should be a link in the description, and I'll throw it in the chat. Or Mom, if you could throw it in the chat, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really appreciate it, you guys. And then. Well, as we get into these guitars, I just really wanted to mention real quick that we are D'Angelico dealers, and so we can order guitars from D'Angelico, and that's what we did for a guy just this past week. So, which was a great experience, because what you ordered it, on the 12th, right? And then sent it. So you ordered it on the 12th. It got sent to your house, and then you set it up and dialed it in, changed the strings, got it all ready to go, and then shipped it out 7 days later. So that thing's in the mail within 7 days after coming here, getting worked on, and so not bad speed on that.
I was shocked coming from New York.
Yeah, for 2 deliveries. I mean, I was thinking that guy was going to be waiting a couple weeks, but
I probably should have.
He probably, but yeah, so he's probably going to get it, I would imagine, in the next day or two, right? How long do they usually take to ship from here?
Well, he's in Georgia, so it's going to 4 days. I would say 4 to 5 days.
Got it.
However, right now he's in Idaho, so I screwed up because he didn't want me to send it so soon. I thought I was doing him a favor by getting it out so fast. But then, yeah. So anyway, we just got to take care of that.
Right.
So yeah, that was a Soho, and I should have, had I known, I would have kept it so you guys could see it. It was a beautiful color, this cherry burst. It's crazy.
Well, that color. We did feature that color. That's the original color of it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's the one we had that color when we first when they first sent us one.
Because it seemed to have some black around the edges, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, which I don't remember off the other one.
Yeah, no, that one, yeah, I believe it was that red, because I remember that's what Mark, he designed it, and he wanted that red color because it was like super, you know, I don't know, he had a story behind it.
Yeah, he did.
George Benson or something told him.
Remember?
Right. Yeah, George Benson told him I don't think you should be playing a red guitar. I don't know if you're good enough or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Right, you know. So anyway, so before we jump into this D'Angelico, we'll just quickly mention that all the guitars that you're going to be seeing today have these custom gauge strings on them from D'Addario that you can order at guitarcollege.com/strings, and then it's all going through a Mackie mixing board, so there's no amp going on. So all the same strings that you can order here, and no amp, just the Mackie mixing board.
All right, let's play a tune before we...
Yeah, let's hear this D'Angelico.
Here's a tune. It's called Song for My Father. You're going to have to shut the over. another shot at that. Oh, yeah.
So the guitar sounds really good though.
Yeah, it's got some real Christmas to it. Christmas. There's Jeff from Nashville. Hey, Jeff. Let's see. I have the action just a tad too low, I think.
Yeah. So what did you have to do to that guitar, or what did you do to
Well,
it?
I changed the strings and then I cut the nut. The nut was too high, and I don't blame them for doing it, but it just needs to come down, in my opinion, just a hair more. I'm gonna have to work on this D string a little more, but yeah, that's about it. Lower the action. Boom. Adjusted the neck. End of story.
How much did you have to crank on the neck to?
Nothing. Hardly any.
Nice.
Yeah. So it came very nicely. Set up pretty nice considering. So.
Yeah, so this is the EXL-1, the Excel EXL-1, which lists for $18.99. Why don't you show that guitar a little bit?
Yeah, so do you have?
It's it's got an 11 or 1 11/16 nut.
Yeah.
It is 25 and a half scale length.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 12-inch radius on the neck. 22 frets.
Mm-hmm. It's got the little dovetail, the little ducktail at the end there.
Right. It is laminated spruce top with laminated flame maple sides and back with a floating ebony bridge.
So it's a laminate spruce, all spruce. Huh? It doesn't.
That's what it says.
Yeah, because they mix things up.
And this particular one could maybe be a mixed up thing too, because it's a limited run. So there was only a handful of these available.
Yeah, what'd they make, 25?
I don't even know, something around there. So this is a very tough guitar to get, or this color, which is kind of funny because it's they say it's a walnut. It looks red to me.
Is that walnut?
I don't know, isn't walnut brown?
Now it looks to me like, see that two-piece back?
Yeah.
So I'm questioning what's going on with that. Is that a solid back then?
Well, it doesn't say. It says it's a laminated flame maple. But again, I don't know.
I'm surprised that it's, two-piece.
Right.
And then, it's, a three-piece neck.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of guitar for the money.
Yeah, nice neck. The tuners
Tuners
are some of the best
Yeah,
that
they-
you've tried.
Tuners
right?
are great, yeah.
And those are like the what are they? The Grover.
No, these are Imperials.
Grover 150 Imperial.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then the pickup in this thing is a USA Seymour Duncan 59 humbucker.
Oh, really?
So yeah. And these particular models right here, the XL, they've been out of them for a little while because we tried to order one.
We tried to get one, yeah.
They do have the cheaper version, which is the Premier EXL-1, which is at $11.99. But the better one, the more expensive one, they really only have it right now in the floater.
Right, yeah. And I personally like the mounted pickup.
Yeah, so you can pretty much only order these. This guy right now is with the floater, and then we were trying to get one of these, another one of these iced tea burst ones, which was one we featured about a year ago.
Yeah, that went quick.
and they don't have anymore. So
Yeah.
So this one that we got in is when they offered it up to us, we bought it right away, and so it's a nice one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you're not going to find it anywhere else. If you do, I would love to hear where you found one in this walnut red kind of finish here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, great guitar for the money, and
It's crazy. Yeah. What is it? 21?
this is $18.99.
$18.99?
Mm-hmm.
Are you out of your mind?
And then they come with a very, very nice case as well.
That's true.
Yeah, the case is really nice. I'm trying to dig up a picture of it if I have one, but let's see.
Yeah, that
Yeah, so
it is a nice case.
yeah, definitely.
That's a lot of
kind
guitar
a,
for the
top
money.
of the
That's
line,
crazy, stupid.
really, really nice case that comes with this guy for
Now
sure.
I don't know what kind of finish this is. It's got to be a poly, some kind of poly.
It's a gloss, yeah. So
It's a gloss. Yeah,
it's plenty of gloss on it, that's for sure.
it's a super gloss,
Yeah.
like Superfly.
It doesn't really say too much about the finish other than just gloss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of people do wonder about these guitars. Is that guitar really like neck heavy because of that huge headstock?
Well, not really. Not this guitar. I mean, it may be a little bit. I don't know. It's not. The way I have the. I put the. Well, actually, they put the strap button right there, so it does pivot. I mean, it's neck heavy, a tiny bit, but it's no worse than this. The West Montgomery or any of these are a little neck heavy, So this isn't as neck heavy as some others, but yeah, it's fine.
What does that feel like compared to? Because it's 17-inch, right?
Yeah.
17-inch. So yeah, just a really very nicely designed guitar. They spent a lot of time redesigning it, and I know Justin was really excited to launch it about a little over a year ago, I think, is when they first came out. So if you guys have any questions about it, fire away. That'd be awesome. In the meantime, maybe we could play something else on it,
Yeah, maybe I could.
or maybe a fingerstyle thing, or I don't know, whatever, just something different until we can. Then we'll move on to the West. But this is on the website, guitarcollege.com/for-sale. There's a bunch of pictures and stuff on there. So here it is.
Yeah, I saw a request for When Sunny Gets Blue on there, so I thought I'd play it. Try to. Anyway, that's a beautiful tune. Love that tune.
Yeah, so that guitar there sounds good. Let's hear it acoustically, though. Yeah, so it's got plenty of sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Paul. Paul just jumped on. That's where the West Montgomery is going. How's it going, Paul? Good to see you, buddy.
Hi, Paul. Hey, Paul. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's a lot of guitar for the money, like I said. But and this configuration is pretty cool. You got the mounted pickup, nice fretwork. It's nice.
Yeah, and Charlie from D'Angelico just called and said they only have one more of those left in stock. So
one more of these?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
well,
they're gone.
Why don't we get it?
I don't know. Maybe we will.
Yeah, because they're hard to find. Okay. And I don't think they're priced too bad.
No, not to mention, too, that when you buy a guitar from us, you also get a year-long membership to the Guitar College library worth $300. So that's helpful for sure. And then you get a custom setup and yeah. So if you're interested in this D'Angelico, let us know. You can see more pictures at guitarcollege.com/for-sale and see what else we have in the inventory. We have a bunch of stuff right now. We've got too much stuff, to be honest. Look at all those guitars we have.
I know. Well,
it's
some
like,
of them.
when are we going to open a shop?
Yeah, that's all I want to do is have a shop. Oh boy. Actually, I've thought about it. If I was to open a shop, I would make it a coffee house, guitar store, performance, jazz club, all in one.
There you go.
Which I think would be kind of neat.
Yeah. But yeah, lots of cool guitars on there.
A lot of those aren't like the XL. Okay, like the Premier XL1. Well, we have one of those. The Soho, we have one of those. The Deluxe 59 don't have any of those. You have to order those.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagle Classic don't have any of those. Got to order them. And Pete, how long does it take to get an Eagle Classic nowadays? A couple of years. For a while, I think they just make a whole bunch at once, and then there you have it.
Yeah, so Paul, you tuned in at the perfect time, right when we were busting out your guitar. But I'm going to catch up on some questions and comments real quick. Let's see. Gary, Chord Melody is the course I will sign up for. If I'm unable to meet the time, can I still receive the content? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can either sign up and get it in the Dropbox, or you can wait till I turn it into a chord or into a course, and you can get it that way. So you should have access, Gary, to the other two courses too. Yeah, the since you were a part of the Rethinking Arpeggios course and the Stacking Arpeggios course, you should have access and emails to those, so you can get those as well. Let's see. W.C. Ray, after 30 years, I recently decided not to resubscribe to Vintage Guitar Magazine any longer. It has devolved to not worth the paper it's printed on. My junk mail coupon flyers have more pages. Yeah, I don't know, W.C. Ray. I'm not that fond of that. But it's a lot of ads for sure. El Guitaro 69, you asked this last week, and yes, I do play guitar, but I do not play jazz. So I don't know. I should probably just learn one jazz song, and just so I can just play one song for you guys with him.
Well,
but I'm an okay player.
Why don't you just
I'm not bad.
start proofreading my stuff, and then you'll and actually learn.
I mean, I definitely could for sure. I just don't. I would rather spend my time doing other things like running and playing soccer and working out and being outside, surfing. Let's see. Don Boudreau says the Bud 10 is awesome. I just got one a few months ago. It's a fantastic mini PA too. That is such a cool thing about those Bud 10 and Bud 6.
Bud Light.
You can plug a mic right into it, and you don't have to bring a PA. You have your amp and your mic like set up in like a little 10-pound box, and it's got a great reverb on it. So the vocals, put a little reverb on it, man, the vocals are crystal clear in those Buds. So again, we're giving one away at the Jazz Fest, so get your ticket now. Locke asks titles for the jam room. I've been meaning to send that out for so long. Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. I'll
you
send
haven't sent that out?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I've got only a few other things going on at this moment. Will Kwan is here. What's going on, Will? Will's went to our camp. He's gone several times, and he bought the an L5 from you. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was a West Montgomery as well, right?
It was. That thing sounds so good.
Yeah.
These West Montgomery sound. I think Don Boudreau said it best. You can get 80% of the sound out of one of these ones, but if you want the 100%, you got to shell out the money and buy the real thing.
Right. Yeah. Will's was super nice. Was it older?
No.
That was 90s or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going, Will? Good to see you, man. Will's a really good player too. Hopefully you're going to be back at the camp this year. It'd be great to see you again. Geary again. Is this the course for those who do not read music? I'm not sure what you meant there, Geary, but those courses that I had mentioned are ones that you already have, so you should be good to go with those. Here's my favorite comment of the day. Kathleen Cox. Can someone stop Wes talking and Rich to play some music?
Boy,
There you go.
Yeah, Kathleen.
Thanks for the comment, Kathleen. I really appreciate that. It'd be such a fun show just watching him think about what he's going to say.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tom said, "Hi, Rich Wes. Just a thought. There's a company, Sire, that makes a quality, affordable archtop. I have their 335. We would be great to be dealers for them." Yeah, I've reached out to them about the Jazz Fest. Never heard anything back, but I know a lot of people love that Larry Carlton 335. So
yeah,
it would be worth checking out.
I saw him at the show and kind of played one. It's like, I guess you'd have to play it in an amp to really appreciate it, because you can't tell anything at the NAMM show. It's so damn loud you can't hear a damn thing.
Right.
So it's like.
And then let's see. Yeah. So Locke, I'll get the jam room songs out today by the end of the day after this thing. I think that's about it. Although Justin, hers signed up for the Yosemite camp, which is awesome.
Who did?
Justin, hers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man, super cool.
Oh, that'll be
it's
fun.
gonna be a blast. You're gonna love it, man. It's really fun. I have a blast. I don't even play guitar, so I mean with everyone, but it's fun up there. It's a good time. Everyone's attitude is so like just.
That's true.
Super cool and super supportive.
We're all on the same road. Some people started earlier than others, but we're all on the same road. So the Jazz Road.
Yeah, Will is going to be at the workshop as well. Awesome.
Oh, cool.
Don,
Well.
and then Don said real quick, and the Bud 10 has a mini pin for tracks or
Right.
a Bluetooth. So there you go. It's like a one-man, you've got a guitar, your tracks, and a mic in a 10-pound unit. That sounds great. Like, really, how does that work?
Yeah, it's quite an amp. It's nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
And Quilter is nice as well. they stopped making the one that I was endorsing. So, but the other ones are really nice. The Cub and the Micro Pro 3. I think they're not, well, I know they're not as versatile as the Hendrix when it comes to playing tracks and all that and having a tweeter. But they're mainly built for the rock kind of things and blues things now, but they do get a decent jazz sound. So there's always that option as well.
The Quilters, if they get any more knobs on the new Quilters, I mean...
It's got more knobs than the space shuttle.
1,700 knobs on that thing. So you can, I mean, it would be a really versatile amp for, I mean, but do they, the Micro Pro, the Mach 2 or whatever that you used to like, that had a mic input too, right?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, but I don't think the new ones don't, do they?
No.
Which that's or maybe they may make a model that has, they got to, I would assume, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to.
And then Tom just said that Sire does have a jazz box now, the H7F.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. It's great. Vanzini said that too. They make a full hollow now too. Sire, Mike said Sire's pretty good. He just ordered a 335 style with P90s. Nice. Mike Brandenberger. So yeah,
Cool.
you'll have to let us know how that is for you, Mike. Definitely love to hear about that. They're pretty cool with the P90s too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's play a tune on this.
Sure.
Satin doll. Man. I was reading an article and Joe Pass says, every time I play, somebody's always requesting Satin Doll. I don't know why. It's just a cool little tune. Easy, fun. Actually, I don't know if we've ever had that at the workshop. We ought to think about that. Or we must have had it at the workshop. It's fun. It's got those kicks and stuff. Yeah, it's a fun little tune to play. Anyway, yeah, so here is the... Here is the L5. Maybe we ought to play something... Are you here?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe we ought to play something with notes.
Yeah. Thanks guys for all the tips. I appreciate it. Justin and Gary, you guys are great. Lachlan, appreciate you. No, I'm missing some people for sure, but yeah, really appreciate it. And I threw that link in there if you guys want to do it. Don, thank you. Don Spain, appreciate you, buddy. Excited to see you guys this weekend or next weekend.
Yeah. We'll play a West tune, a West version of Shadow of Your Smile. It's sticky in here today.
Oh, yeah, Dawn, if you can email that to Lachlan, that'd be awesome. Because I did send that over to you. I remember that.
What's that?
The list of songs.
I see. Okay. I was going to play Shadow of Your Smile with the West sound. Wherever it is. Here it comes, Wes. It might be loud. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I think they're cheering for the guitar, though. the tone. No, that thing sounds wonderful. So you wanted to test it out against this Golden Eagle. That's all.
Yes.
So explain that.
Okay. Let me get it first. So basically, a Golden Eagle is like a 175 L5. It's not as thick. This is 3.5 inches thick, or 3 5/8, something like that. The Eagle is 3 inches thick, and I don't, it's same solid top and all that good stuff, just like an L5, but there's just something different about it. They do sound different. You think they're not going to, but they do. I mean, let's face it, even within models, certain guitars, they all sound a little bit different. This guitar, the neck isn't quite as big as that one. It's got a steeper neck headstock angle, which is the trademark of Heritage. A little thinner. You can see how much thinner that is. And I guess you still have to plug them in. The solid top.
That thing's really pretty.
It is. Ouch.
How old is that thing?
I don't know.
So, but most of the Golden Eagles are definitely been in a case for a while.
Yeah, it's this is most are 2 pickups, which I have that Golden Eagle we showed it the other day. It's got a couple splits in the top that have been fixed. Man, I thought that would somebody jump on that like faster than a duck on a June bug.
Yeah, for $39.95.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
And that one is a 1990. Now this one, I don't know exactly.
The back on that blonde one that we showed last week is so cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
That is just such a unique. I love how it has it has the flame, and then it has just other markings too. Like a lot of them only have just the flame. Thing's got all kinds of stuff going on back there, like illusion.
Yeah.
Oh, the illusion guitar is the 550 that you have for sale.
Oh,
this guy, the back of it is so weird. Oh, it doesn't show up good on here, but man, when we showed it last week, thing was like looked alive. It was like
it's alive. It's alive.
Like a hologram guitar or something.
Yeah. Crazy. This particular guitar here.
So wait, did you say when you got that?
When I got this?
Or like how old it is, or?
I don't know. I'd have to look up the serial number. I can't really see it. It starts with a S, I think. So whatever that is, you have to look it up.
Got it.
I think it's, I don't know. But anyway, I've had this for quite a while, and it's a very nice guitar. And I got it when people didn't know what's a Heritage, and for a long time I didn't either. It's like, what Heritage? What's that? So you got to explain to them the whole thing about the guys buying the factory and all that kind of, and kind of like Harley Davidson, and making quality guitars. And so now this one has got Howard Rendell Wall's pickup on it, and I love this pickup. So, they sound a little different than the West Montgomery, but it's Each has its own different voice. I think there's a little more throatier, and I think that's just because of the pickup. Let's see. Let's play
Well,
it.
it has a larger headstock too, right? I mean, that's got to contribute.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. But you got to remember too that this doesn't have the volume that this one does.
Right.
So it's whatever.
Let's play something that sounds kind of Wessy again. That so we can compare these things.
All right. Excuse me. Well, we'll play Wes's hits. Here it comes. Ta-da!
So which one do you like better?
I like them both. I don't know.
I think the Heritage sounds a little better. A little more dynamic, I think.
Well, it might. Yeah, so it's a little brighter.
Yeah.
See, I've lifted the pickup ring off of the top on this.
Oh.
And that does open it up a little. It's still down on that. But I would leave that the way it is. I wouldn't mess with that. And
Have you ever done it on an L5?
Yeah. Yeah, I think on my red one I did it. I go back and forth. It does open it up. It makes it a little more trebly-er, a little more dynamic. And then I think, maybe I'll just put it back down. It's a little too come out and bite you. You know what I mean? That.
Right. Yeah.
So that it makes that top just.
Ice pick to the forehead.
Ice pick. Well, not like a telly, but yeah. Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Someone, El Guitarra 69 earlier, I think said that he hopes that one day we can, what does he say? One day, why can't you guys be dealers for Sire guitars they make under $1,000? And he wants us to get some Strats and Tellys in stock, so.
Well, I don't know.
Anyway, so yeah, if anyone has any other questions or comments, that'd be great. If I missed your comment, please add it again. But Mark Larkin said that single pickup Heritage has that jazz tone. And then Gordon said, I'd take the Heritage. The L5 is just a bit too bulky and awkward to play. So there's a comfort factor there.
Well,
I guess the width of it, right?
Yeah, I'm used to playing this L5 in back of me. And so it doesn't bother me. Actually, this feels a little thinner, so whatever. Yeah, it's whatever you get used to, you know. I've been playing that Birdland so much that I get on these and it's like, oh my God, damn. But gotta stretch my fingers out. Who was the composer, the fantastic pianist in the classical era, or it might be some romantic era, who cut his fingers, the skin on his fingers here so he could stretch further? And then it ended up getting infected. And who was that? You know, Wes?
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, I forget who it is. Somebody famous, like Liszt, or it wasn't Chopin. God, talk about music, man. Chopin, good grief. Have you ever seen that movie? It's called Till the End of Time, about Chopin. It's an old movie. Anyway, you guys got any questions or anything? Or how about I play a fingerstyle song?
Yeah.
Maybe we ought to play it on the Super 4.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, just to say goodbye to her.
Paul said it's Schumann.
Oh, it's Schumann. Okay.
And then Renee said the L5 for the win. It sounds so spongy.
I get that.
Huh.
It sounds loose, which is a way of describing a sound that I had first heard Mitch Holder say.
Huh.
Where it just doesn't feel so tight. Try not to bang my head. God, talk about a big ass guitar.
There's the other two.
Damn. I have a Kenny Burrell, which is the Heritage version of this with one pickup. That's real nice. I always thought, you know, if I should probably should sell that, but that's a beautiful guitar too. And they hardly made any of those, but this is so old, and you look at the price of these things and the vintage stuff. You think, God damn.
Yeah. So this is sold recently.
Yeah, I gotta replace this string. Yuck. It's oxidized from the old tail, from the old what am I trying to say? The old pick guard. The real nice guy bought this guitar. I just hate to ship them.
W.C. Ray said top of the pyramid tone department.
Really?
That thing does have a unique sound, that's for sure.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I don't know what's going on today. Everything is so sticky. It must be me. I'm sticky. Sheesh.
Anybody got any requests? Song requests? So that Super 400 headed out in the next few days,
Yep.
leaving its brother and sister.
Leaving them behind. Let's play something up. Ready?
Yep.
Here it comes.
Nice.
Guess I don't have an ending on that.
The Super 400 there, I will say that pick guard is cool. So because that's obviously not the original pick guard. Did it even have a pick guard? It was messed up, right?
Yeah, it was totally gone. That's why I can't figure out why this string has deteriorated. But the pick guard here, they did make. This is the original pick guard type material for some Super 400s, and but it was bound. So I had got the material, but I didn't have it bound, and so I just kind of left it at that.
Yeah, so that's because it's similar to this, kind of, right?
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah.
Look at that Super 400 with the Rhythm Chief on it. That's interesting character.
Yeah.
It's only look at that bargain price too for only
Good God.
$17,000.
Boy, this thing was way underpriced.
But I do like that the pickguard, it with it not being bound, it makes a big difference. Like
Yeah,
every pickguard is bound, you know? Like
Right.
they're just like, that's just how they are.
Yep.
But not that one. And so it stands out a lot.
You could have this bound. Some luthier could do it, but I don't think it's worth it.
Oh, here's an even better deal for you too.
40,000 on that one.
48. And look at how low or how far down they slid the rhythm chief there.
Yeah.
For optimum tone.
Yeah. It'll cut through there. That's for sure down there. Yeah.
So we do have some requests coming in. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. And so we have Gordon, After You've Gone, W.C. Ray, Homage for Charlie Christian.
I'm going to have to work on those. Sorry, guys.
Renee.
Shouldn't even say that.
Renee says Alone Together or Round Midnight. And then Lachlan said Make Renee's Day. And then Adel said Round Midnight. So I think Round Midnight is the...
Yeah, you know what? I got to look at the music on that. And that's in the house. So I could do Alone Together, though.
There you go. By the way, Michael Murray popped in from McKinney, Texas. What's going on?
Hey, Mike. What's happening, man?
Yeah. And then thanks a lot, Paul and Eddie Davis, for the tips, man. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Pat Evans just stopped in, too. He's home from Palm Springs.
Oh, wow. How was the weather down there, Pat?
Must have been nice.
Oh, bad.
Probably going to be like 90 this weekend there.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell you what, we played all of these guitars except for the Birdland. So let's play that on our way out. Okay, Wes?
Sure. Yeah, so again, if you guys didn't hear at the beginning of the show, another awesome reason to get your ticket for the Central Coast Jazz Guitar Fest, we will be giving away a Hendrickson Bud 6 amp. So
I thought it was 10.
Bud 10, sorry, Bud 10. What did I do? Bud 10. Sorry, I thought I had it pulled up here. Yeah, the Bud 10, $16.99. It's just a killer amp.
Sorry.
Wow.
Whoop.
That's what happened there. So anyway, tickets still on sale at jazzguitarfest.com. But yeah, coming up in a week and 1 day. So a week from tomorrow. It's crazy, but it's going to be fun. Frank DeSalvo sends his greetings.
Hey, Frank.
Pat Evans said that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. You got to see him down there. He's a great entertainer, isn't he? He's been to our Yosemite camp many years ago. And he's so sweet. He took me and Mitch Holder and Gail out to dinner during the NAMM show one year. At the chef's table of that Italian restaurant, Boca something. So, anyways, really, what a nice guy. What a wonderful entertainer he is. He also has a wonderful, not a wonderful story, but he has a pretty good story on his life. Because he came from being a youth pastor, I think, up in Redding. And went through some problems and ended up in Palm Springs as a Sinatra impersonator and has done quite well and does a fantastic show. So, okay, let's play Alone Together on this puppy. It's funny, you know, you listen to this now compared to those other ones and it's like...
Yeah, it's like a baby jazz guitar.
It is like a baby jazz guitar, yeah. I probably... All right, let's try this. You want to turn off the guitar?
Yeah.
Got a mic?
That guitar sounds has a lot of like presence to it or something. I don't know whether it was just that song and the mix or something, but like That thing sounded like powerful.
Did it really? Yeah, cool.
Not to say like it had the best tone ever, but like it was just like boom in your face. Like, and then WC Ray said that guitar has great caps inside.
Oh, really?
So I'm wondering if that has something to do with it, because it's like I don't know, it just felt like it had such a bigger voice than the other two. And then Dawn said, "Is it just me, or is this one of the guitar tones of the day, Birdland?" So, and I'm not a big fan of that thing. I've heard it several times, obviously, but it sounded really good in that one right there.
Huh? Yeah. Well, it's easy to play, I'll tell you that. The older I get, the more it, feels better. And I've just gotten used to the smaller nut width, and just fit in my hand better. So it's kind of like a shoe store, After a while, your feet they spread out or something. You got to change shoe size. You can't always stay in the same shoe size when you're 18. Do you wear the same shoe size that you did when you were 18?
Yeah. No, actually, it seems like I had bigger feet when I was younger. They shrunk.
Huh.
I swear I used to wear like 11 and a half, but now it's 10. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Lachlan said too. Yeah, it cuts through. It does a good job of like just.
Yeah, it does. Cuts through.
Yeah, and then but Midnight Blues says still the Wes Montgomery for him, but he's biased.
Hey, I don't blame him.
And then Pat Evans says, "Is this song request day? Wicked Games."
What do I look like, a jukebox? What do I look like, the Pantages Theater?
Well, you probably got time for one more song.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how about this one?
There you go. Perfect. Here, let's hear it.
I was talking to Mitch Holder, and he was saying that he used, in the Doc Severinsen band, he used a Birdland quite a bit. So, interesting. He also used a 335, I think, or 355. Anyway.
Yeah, so that song is called Fishing Hole, though, right? Gordon Zoot.
Yes, the Fishing Hole, and it's on the website.
Yeah, there is a lesson on it.
Yeah.
And then Bluesbone Clay just arrived.
Hi, Clay.
Guys have been having rehearsals in Thursday mornings.
Nice. Nice, good for you. That's cool. Fun to do that. I love rehearsing, playing in the day, in the morning. Best.
Pat said, "What's not fair is as you age, you get shorter in height. Now, I'm now in a different weight class." Yep, that's what happens. Todd Richmond just joined too. What's going on, Todd? He's down in Lompoc. Yeah, and I'm gonna be. We're gonna respond to you with the jam room. Todd's the other bass player for the jam room at the fest. So
cool.
I'll be sending out some more stuff about that. in the next few hours, hopefully. So, yeah. Anyway.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much. And some of you guys will see you at the fest. Otherwise, we'll see you in a couple weeks. And thank you again for joining us. And we'll have some, Wes will have some footage and stuff when we get back. I don't know if he'll have it in time for our live stream, but we'll tell you all about the fest.
Yep.
So again, thank you very much. And if you like any of these guitars, let us know. We'll talk to you later.